Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jeremy. Today we're gonna read a book called Lost and Found. I hope you guys started. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to reach 100,000 subscribers by August 27th, 2026. Also, I have returned to making videos again. You may have seen I posted 2 songs this week. I posted one on Monday, one yesterday, and today we're making a video. So I'm posting music videos and I'm posting videos if I have an idea. But I'm making songs now. So, but let's get into it. The Lost and Found. Alright. Oh yeah, also, let me put this in. I did a live stream and I finished Diary of a Wimpy Kid on the live stream. I posted it I think a couple weeks ago. It was back in February. But yeah. But let's get into it. The Lost and Found. Let's see. Okay. Once there was a boy who found a penguin who found a penguin at his door. Some of these pages are pretty short. So right here, so I read. This is the part I read. And then right here, and then you know, it's not gonna take that long. Let's see. The boy didn't know where it had come from, but it began to follow him everywhere. The penguin looked sad, and the boy thought it must be lost. Just read this part, and that part. So the boy decided to help the penguin find its way home. He checked in the lost and found office, but no one was missing a penguin. He asked some birds if they knew where the penguin came from, but they ignored him. Some birds are like that. There, 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 and there. Alrighty, let's see. The boy asked his duck, but the duck floated away. He didn't know either. That night, the boy couldn't sleep for this disappointment. He wanted to help the penguin, but he wasn't sure how. Alright, let's see. Next page. The next morning, he discovered that South Pole, but how could he get there? He ran down the harbor and asked a big ship to take them to the South Pole, but his voice was much too small to be heard over the ship's horn. Alright. Together, the boy decided he and the penguin would row to the South Pole. So the boy took his rowboat out and tested it for size and strength. He told stories to the penguin to help pass the time. Then they packed everything they would need and pushed the rowboat out to sea. With that, and they rowed south for many days. There was lots of times for stories, and the penguin listened to everyone, so the boy would always tell another. Bring it close. This might be hard to see a little bit because of the page. They floated through good weather and bad. When the waves were as big as mountains, alright, let's see. The boy was delighted, but the penguin said nothing. Suddenly it looked sad again as the boy helped it out of the boat. Oh, shoot. Until finally they came to the South Pole. The boy was delighted, but the penguin said nothing. Suddenly it looked sad again as the boy helped it out of the boat. I forgot that was the top part. So. Okay, let's see. Then the boy said goodbye and floated away. When he looked back, the penguin was still there, but it looked sadder than ever. It felt strange for the boy to be on his own. There was no point telling stories now, because there was no one to listen except the wind and the waves. Instead, he just thought, and the more he thought, the more he realized he had made a big mistake. The penguin hadn't been lost, it had just been lonely. Quickly, he turned the boat around and rowed back to the South Pole as fast as he could. At last, he reached the pole again, but where was the penguin? The boy searched and searched, but he was nowhere to be found. Sadly, the boy set off for home. But then the boy saw something in the water ahead of him. Closer and closer he got until he could see. The penguin. And so the boy and his friend went home together, talking of wonderful things all the way. And this is where this book ends. So, that book came to an end. This video is coming to an end. Please get me to 100,000 subscribers. And I'm glad that book had a happy ending. So, also, upload schedule. I'm trying to stay on track with it. It's going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. That's when I'm going to upload videos. So, yeah. That's my upload schedule. Please get me to 100,000 subscribers. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. But with all that being said, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. And thank you for sharing my videos. My name is Jeremy. Jeremy out. Peace.